Well, I left my home in Treatback and started heading north. I made it to New Orleans as the bus was taking off. The Citizens Committee was giving away the fare, saying if you don't like the South, boy, well, get on out of here. Ride on, ride on, red, ride on. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. We made it into Shreveport where we were supposed to eat. Had to buy myself a sandwich, had to eat it on the street. Ride on, red, ride on. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. We made it into Little Rock, we made another state. Took the whole of the U.S. Army to make one school and a grade. Ride on, red, ride on. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. Peter. And now I'm living in New York and I'll be doing fine. I have myself a ball above the Mason-Dixie line. Ride on, red, ride on. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. Ride on. Ride on, red, ride on. Ride on. Ride on, red, ride on. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states your home. Ride on to your freedom, make them northern states, make them northern states, make them northern states your home. Well, I've gone away to leave, won't be back no more. Going back down south, don't you want when I'm in trouble? Well, I'm all worried and mine. Oh, you know I can't be satisfied, just can't keep from crying. Well, I feel like snapping a pistol in your face. I'm gonna let some graveyard be your resting place. I'll be in trouble. Well, I'm all worried and mine. Oh, you know I can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying, Peter. Mississippi Fred Motel. When you get home, little darling, sit down and write me a few of your lines. When you get home, little darling, sit down and write me a few of your lines. That's gonna be consolation to my worried mind. Left my baby standing in the back door crying. Left my baby standing in the back door crying. Never felt so sorry till she said goodbye. Going down to the river, sit down on the ground. Going down to the river, sit down on the ground. Let the waves of water wash my troubles down. Let the waves of water, oh Lord, wash my troubles down. Let the waves of water, oh Lord, wash my troubles down. Let the waves of water, oh Lord, wash my troubles down. Very soon. This and the previous song was written by myself and my friend from Mississippi. His name is Jimbo Mathis. And I duetted on the song with the great American singer, Shamika Copeland. And two of those three people that created that song are Grammy winners. And it's not me. But Jimbo and I wrote this one too. Moses, he saw a burning bush. He walked it around and around. God said to Moses, son, you were walking on holy ground and you were working on a building. Well, you were working on a building. Working on a building, stone by stone. Working on a building, Lordy. Ezekiel, he saw a blinding light, a wheel in the middle of a wheel. He said, that's my ride to the afterlife. The law's gonna cut me a last fair deal. He's working on a building. He's working on a building. Building stone by stone, working on a building, the Lordy. Paul prayed in prison, the prison walls fell down, while Rome was burning. Righteous was his a golden crown, and he was working on a building. He was working on a building. Working on a building, stone by stone. Working on a building, Lordy. Now you've listened to my story. I swear every other word is true. One thing I can assure you, baby, I got planning permission on building on you. I'm working on that building. Well, I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building, stone by stone. Working on a building, the Lord. Well, I'm working on a building. stone by stone, working on a be loved in the lonely home. Thank you very much. It doesn't go something like this, it goes exactly like this. Come here, fry some fish, Mama. I'm as hungry as can be. Oh Lord, how I wish, Mama, that you could stop the babies crying, 'cause my head is killing me. You know I saw my ex last night, Mama, at the dance at Miller's store. She was with that Jackie White, Mama. I killed them both and now they're buried under Jenkins' sycamore. Don't you think I'm psycho, Mama? Won't you please pour me a cup? If you think I'm psycho, Mama, you better let them lock me up. Don't hand the dog to me, Mama. I might squeeze him too tight. I'm as nervous as can be, Mama. So let me tell you about last night. I woke up in Johnny's room, Mama. I was standing right beside his bed, with my hands around his throat, Mama, wishing both of us were dead. Do you think I'm psycho, Mama? I just killed Johnny's pup. Do you think I'm psycho, Mama? You better let them lock me up. You know the little girl next door, Mama. I think her name is Betty Clark. Don't tell me that she's dead, Mama. I've just seen her in the park. She was sitting on a bench, Mama, thinking of a game to play. I was holding a wrench, Mama, and then my mind just walked away. Do you think I'm psycho, Mama? I didn't mean to break your cup. If you think I'm psycho, Mama, then Mama, why don't you get up? I'm available for children's parties, thank you. We made a video. I recorded this album in California. We made a video of this song and sent it to various festivals that I'm playing at as promotional material. And some of them refused to use it. And I thought it does feature 2 mild swear words. So I thought it was because of that. And it turns out, no, it's not. It's because in one scene in the video, I'm smoking a legal taxed tobacco cigarette. And that is deemed offensive now. And they can't use the video.
I'm just going to leave that with you. And I don't even smoke, but anymore or any less.
In the stairwell of a Santa Cruz motel sits a man on the landing fast asleep in a pile of Skittles and piss. Kids, dig this. There's some shit going on. Filling station might be your salvation. Jesus gonna be rolling by real soon. Howling like a loon way down in the gloom. I know, I believe there's some shit going on. Well, I'm the shit that happened, the shit that will always be. A different day, the same shit they say. Why does everybody wanna crucify me? Yeah. There's a dive bar and it ain't too far. Sits in desperation all alone. There's an alley out back where there's an attack. Man, there's some shit going on. There is a trailer park, don't get caught there after dark. About a mile below the hydroelectric dam. They run every kind of scam from Surabaya to Suriname. Man, there's some shit going on. Well, I'm the shit that happened, the shit that will always be. A different day, the same shit they say. Why does everybody wanna crucify me? Yeah, well, they say you learn with every bridge you burn. You wanna listen to every good thing you do, with a blink of an eye like an Irish goodbye. Something might come looking for you up the way. It's a dirt road, they say, leads up to an empty shack home. Behind the curtain, that's where a man can shed his burden. There's some shit going on. The shit that happens, the shit that will always be. A different day, the same shit they say. Why does everybody wanna crucify me? Well, I'm the shit that happens, the shit that will always be. A different day, the same shit they say. That's why everybody wants to crucify.
This is an old Mississippi blues. Now, blues did not come from Mississippi. Blues did not come from Africa either. Blues came from New Orleans. In the 1890s, it came from New Orleans. Artists like Buddy Bolden, Jelly Roll Morton were the original blues artists, not Charlie Patton. Charlie Patton learned from those guys. And those artists that invented the blues later became known as jazz musicians. Jazz was a word invented by white music historians and folklorists. I find this stuff fascinating. And at the same time, I love to try and do my best version of an old Mississippi blues anyway.
shirt, my morning gown. Won't be long, darling, before we start. Shake 'em on down, we must holler. Must I shake 'em on down? You know that I can't stop hollering. I said, must I shake 'em on down? Jack and Jill, you know they went up that hill. Jack said, Jilly, darling, you got something down there gonna get me killed. Well, must I? Well, now must I shake 'em on down? You know that I can't stop hollering. Must I shake 'em on down? This old white lightning it done got me sick. Well, must I holler? Well, must I shake 'em on down? You know that I can't stop hollering. Oh, must I shake 'em on down? Shake 'em on down, a little green light. Shake 'em on down, a little red light. Shake 'em on down, a little green light. Shake 'em on down, well now must I holler? Well now must I shake 'em on down? You know that I can't stop hollering. Must I shake 'em on down?
Tommy McLennan's Shake 'em on down, thank you. I do live in the Caribbean, I know you feel bad for me. It's awful. But a few years before I did move there, I wrote this song. I wrote it in Mississippi, of all places. Sitting with my friend Elvin Youngblood Hart on a porch in a cabin in the woods in Mississippi. And we had discussed that there are not enough songs about pirates in the blues and country music. I'd also coincidentally just received a nickname in Mississippi because people can't say Ian. I don't know why. I was called Ern, Iran. And at one night, a Mississippian friend of mine introduced me to his friends and he said, "This is Ann." Fucking Ann. So then somebody said that we're all struggling with his name. What we need to call him something. Where's he from? And someone else said he's from overseas. So they called me Overseas. Hey, Overseas. So I wrote the Talking Overseas Pirates Blues. And if you don't like it, it only lasts about 3 minutes. I spent my life traveling overseas with a low-down aching heart disease. With a mission for myself to find, drink that woman off my mind. But I failed. I guess I better keep on trying. Charlie Patten said the overseas blues ain't bad, but it can't be the overseas blues he had. Since I was a lad of the age of 3, I said that is the life for me. A pirate's life, that is. A buccaneer, if you will. Oh, shivery timbers. You know, I traveled to the north and I traveled to the south to find out what all the fuss was about. And I traveled to the east and I traveled to the west to forget about the girl I loved the best. I even traveled through time and space. Oh, inner and outer. Now all you mothers of wayward sons, don't stop your boys from having their fun. Just let them on their way, I'm begging you please. Ain't nothing wrong with going overseas. All splice the main brace, whatever that is. Ahoy me hearties. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I said jump aboard, we're getting out of here unless you're some kind of mutineer. In which case I can assure you that you're going to get a taste of the nine-tailed cat. Now that's a whip. You're lucky you ain't getting keel hard. Oh, walking the plank. Thank you. I think it's beautiful. It's very sad. It's unashamedly and unapologetically sad. But some songs are sad and some things in life are sad. And this sad thing happened to KK. But as Jimbo said, he made something beautiful out of something very tragic. So she should be remembered. And this is KK's Blues. And like I said, I'm available for children's parties. KK checked into a motel down in Starkville, I'd always heard that it was room number 10. She was at the Comfort Inn, she was looking for comfort. A bottle of pills, fentanyl, vodka to wash it down, just like her sister did. We used to ease around, go out on the tear, strip her down to her underwear, she would leave her hat on. We slept in a Cadillac out back of a vintage store. The summer clothes she wore, her mama had worn before. With a bottle of pills and fentanyl, vodka to wash it down, like her sister did. KK's got a secret she just can't tell. She never could hide it well. The preacher says she's gone to hell. She says, I don't want no funeral, just burn me up. Put my ashes in a loving cup, up on the shelf with the rest of the stuff. Bottle of pills, fentanyl, vodka to wash it down, just like her sister did. KK checked into a motel down in Starkville, Mississippi. Down in Starkville, just like her sister did. KK's Blues, thank you. I surely would go up on the mountain where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got surrounded. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't weep. Martha, don't mourn. Oh, Mary, don't weep, don't mourn. Pharaoh's army got surrounded. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Don't feed the monkey. Moses, he stood on the Red Sea shore, smoked the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't weep, don't mourn. Oh, Mary, don't weep, don't mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Lying in the shade, think about the money, Papa, 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 made. Pharaoh's army got surrounded. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. God gave Noah the rainbow sign. He said this time no water, but it's gonna be fine next time. Pharaoh's army drowned it. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, you know I used to be a sinner, you know but now I believe when I think about the old days that with my born free. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't weep, don't mourn. Oh, Mary, don't weep, don't mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, if I could, I surely would go up on the mountain where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. You know the Pharaoh's army drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Pharaoh's army, they got drowned. Oh, Mary. Don't weep, woman, don't you. Don't weep, don't mourn. I'll be back. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.
well, well. So I don't ever have to worry. Well, I wish I had me well, I wish I had me then I'd give that little girl I've been loving a long, 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 long happy home. I went to church, people, and the preacher, he was preaching. The preacher said, Mr. Segal, why are you in my church? And I said, well, preacher, it's Sunday morning. All the bars are closed. And I heard you might have some pretty good red wine in here. He said, no, man. We're Baptists. No alcohol. No fun at all. If you go down the street, second on the left is the Catholics. They have all the red wine. And if you're really good, they might give you a cookie too. That joke did not go down well in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Edinburgh, or Belfast. It did not stop. Me and the preacher, we started singing. So God can use you anywhere, anytime. You got to live so God can use you anywhere now, anytime. Got to walk so God can use you anywhere, anytime. You got to walk so God can use you anywhere now, anytime. Yeah, you got to shout. gotta move. You gotta move. Welcome back, thank you. It's this tropical Carmarthen weather is affecting the tuning of the guitar. Why did I move to the Caribbean? I could have moved here. This might take a minute. Well. So this is a song I was reminded of when I found myself in Brazil drinking moonshine. I remember this old song that my grandfather, my Irish grandfather, used to play around the house. Not that he played an instrument, but he used to play it on what he called his long-playing records. And he had this album by the Furies he loved to play, and it had this song on it. And it's the Moonshiner's Blues, and I remembered it because I was drinking moonshine. There's a wonderful version of this song by Bob Dylan, which I play to anyone who has the nerve to say that Dylan can't sing, because if you hear this recording, it's Sinatra level of vocal ability and technique. You find that hard to believe, but it's true. Anyway. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my Irish granddad playing this around the house. He loved the Furies. And he loved his long playing records. And not long before he died, he had a birthday coming up. And I said to him, "What should I get you for your birthday?" And he said, "Don't buy me any long playing records." I've been a moonshiner 17 long years. I spent all of my money on whiskey and beer. I go to of my steel. If the whiskey don't kill me, I don't know what will. And I go to to in the room, and I drank with my friends, where the women can't follow, can't see what I spend. God bless you, pretty women. I wish you were mine. Oh, your breath is as sweet as dew on the vine. Bring me food when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, a pretty woman when I'm lonely, religion when I'm gonna die. This whole world is a bottle or a lie, but it's rare when the bottle is empty. It ain't worth a dime. I've been I've been I've been China's blues. Now, if you find yourself the kind of person that would talk constantly through a song like that, you're probably the kind of person that would talk through a film at the cinema. And that makes you an asshole.
Do you like my analogy?
Yeah, I do.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if it hits home. Now, I wanted to write a song about Boris Johnson. But I couldn't think of anything decent that rhymed with Boris, apart from other names like Horace, Doris, Dutch, Joris. So later on, I'll be debuting my new song. It's called Let's Be Blunt.
Johnson.
Yeah, not much rhymes with Johnson either. Also a man that idolizes a scumbag like Winston Churchill. Should not be trusted. Anyway, no politics this evening. However, I've not lived in the UK for many years, and I lived in the Netherlands for about 7 years, and before Brexit and all that stuff. How's it going, by the way? It's going well, right? So it's an excellent decision. Anyway, this is an old song from the American Civil War, which was written by a man called Stephen Collins Foster, who died in poverty, sadly. Didn't have the success he should have had when at the time, you know. But he wrote the Camptown Racetrack, 5 miles long, doo-dah, doo-dah. He wrote that one. and a few others. He wrote this song, and it was relevant to the time. You know, the fact that on both sides people were suffering during the Civil War, and it's just sad that the words still resonate now because when I left the UK, there weren't such things as food banks. I don't want to depress you. Get out. Get out now. Actually, don't leave Carmarthen, it's lovely. It's a little oasis is what it is. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, whilst we all sub sorrow with the poor. There is a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song inside of the weary. Oh, hard times come again no more. And many nights you have lingered outside my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Whilst we seek mirth and beauty and music, light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. I know their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song inside the weary. Oh, hard time come again no more. And many nights you have lingered outside my cabin door. Hard times come again no more. Tis the sound that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis the wail that's heard upon the shore. 'Tis the dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave. Hard times come again no more. It's a song inside the weary. Oh, hard time come again no more. And many nights you have lingered outside my cabin door. Hard times come again no more. And many nights you have lingered outside my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I said, oh, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I think I get down in the cool of the day, call out by his name, but Adam would not answer. He was naked and in my shame. I said, oh, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I said, oh, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I said, Christ had 12 apostles, the 3 led away, and he said, come now, walk beside me while I'll kneel down and pray. I said, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I said, Jesus rose on Easter morning. Mary and Martha was there to see. He said, go tell my disciples they're blessing me in Galilee. I said, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. I said, who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? Who's that riding John the Revelator? On the book of the seventh seal. He was the book of the seventh seal. He was the book of the seventh seal. He was the book of the seventh seal. Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm going to put this down. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My voice is leaving me. I'm hoping you haven't noticed, but I have. Yeah, well, it happens sometimes. But I still got a lot of the low end down there. I'm just losing the top. So, years ago, it was recommended to me by a singer that if the voice is starting to go, what you should have is a port and brandy. Yeah, I know. So I might get one of those in a minute. I'll pay for it. But I'll tell you a little funny story while I'm changing guitars. I told that exact thing to a friend of mine. I'm friends with Shaka Khan, the singer, and her sister Tucker Boom. Real name. It's not a real name. Real surname. And she was losing her voice one night, and I said, well, Tucker, what you should do is have a shot of port and brandy. Now, what I meant was one shot, not drink it all night. She ended up at the end of the night, the band had gone home. She was on stage with her wig half off, singing Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin to an empty room. So, hopefully that'll happen to me this evening. So do you have any port and any brandy at the bar? No? This is going fantastically. I love this place. They were actually paying attention to it. Normally, people behind the bar, no disrespect, but they just don't even listen. What? Yeah, in the same glass, yeah. It's really good.
I think she said in a pint glass.
Yeah, just a shot of each. It really does help the vocal cords. And if it doesn't work, you don't care anymore. So it's a win-win. Yeah. And some of you will know that I'm actually planning to retire as soon as possible from this business, so I don't care about my reputation anymore. So I'll drink port and brandy on stage. Not that I cared much about it before. Clearly. So, probably my last UK show will be at Carmarthen Blues Festival on August 28th. I know it's a long way, but But I'll be playing all next week. Here it comes. Paul and Brandy, huh? Why are you saying sorry? That's why you got me a drink. You see how the universe kind of balances everything out. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Thank you very much. You can talk all you like now. That is absolutely delicious. It really is.
Champagne don't drive me crazy, cocaine makes me lazy. Now it ain't nobody's business but my own. Cocaine, dandy, liquor's quick. You can drink all the liquor down Costa Rica. Now it ain't nobody's business but my own. You can drive a big pink Cadillac to church on Sunday. You can hang around the house with your old lady on a Monday. Now it ain't nobody's business but your own. I don't care, man, what in the world you do, just as long as you do the things you said you was gonna do. It ain't nobody's business but your own. I said, all you cuties, you real fine cuties, you go messing around town, just hang around, standing on the corner and all the fellas shout, oh mama, now ain't you sweet. Champagne don't drive me crazy, cocaine makes me lazy. Now it ain't nobody's business but my own. Yeah, candy's dainty, liquor's quicker. You can drink all the liquor down to Costa Rica. It ain't nobody's business but your own. You can walk downtown in your birthday suit in the back of America with a whole lot of goddamn loot. I said it ain't nobody's business but your own. Cocaine is for horses, it's not for men. The doctor said it's gonna kill me, but it didn't say when. Ain't nobody's business but your own. Sometime I put on my snakeskin boots and I go messing around town, just hang around, standing on the corner and all the fellas shout, hey man, ain't you the brother of the 57 Mercury with chrome bushel wheels with white wall tires painted lime green with lights on the grill windows? You can see Albuquerque by the sea and the phone, the floor, 745 horsepower and a big stereo. Listen to Wolfman Jack saying, ain't this XCRB, baby? Champagne don't drive. You can clap that. I know it's your first night, you're very nervous. Champagne don't drive me crazy, cocaine makes me lazy. Now it ain't nobody's business but my own. Well, candy's dandy, liquor's quick. You can drink all the liquor down Costa Rica. Ain't nobody's business but your own. Ain't nobody's business but your own. Ain't nobody business but mine. It ain't none of your goddamn business, yeah.
It's not good. It always reminds me of the end of Bare Necessities from Jungle Book, that song. I always want to go into King of the Swingers. I won't do it. I'm not doing it.
Go on.
What is this, fucking school?
Come on, like Fetterman. Come on.
I hope you didn't come here to hear me sing Disney classics. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but I hope that's not the reason you came here to see. I'm going to play one of my songs now. It's from my new album. I may have mentioned it in passing. There's a little story goes to this one. I wrote it 10 years ago. Recorded it with the band in Mississippi. I always thought it should be recorded just me and a guitar. And so I put it on the new album 10 years later. And it was going to be just me and a guitar. However, that song I played in the first set, I don't know if you remember, there was a song I played called Working on a Building. And I had a friend of mine from California in the studio playing a harmonica on it. His name's Jimmy Wood. He's known as the Cadillac of harmonica players. He plays with many people. He was playing with Chucky Weiss. He's playing with Johnny Depp. So is everyone these days, it seems. And Jimmy was in the studio, and I remembered that not only did I write this song 10 years ago, it was inspired 20 years ago by something Jimmy said to me in a hotel lobby. I shan't tell you what that thing was. But anyway, 20 years later, we're in the studio together and I'm recording this song alone. And of course I had to invite Jimmy Wood to play harmonica on it, so it is me and Jimmy. But I just like the serendipity of that. How somehow something that was inspired 20 years ago came to fruition 20 years later. I hope that makes some kind of sense to you. I actually wrote this song for Chris Christopherson and he has no fucking idea. He never will. But I did write it for him. You've been running on empty, running on fumes, running out of ideas and licking your wounds. Well, there's no use denying the shape that you're in, for you know that you'll soon be back in it again. You say nobody knows all the trouble you've seen, but everyone sees all the trouble you're in. Takes a hard man to get to the place where you're at, the brave one who faces the truth. The fear in your heart, fear in your soul. The fear is that everything's out of control. How do you feel? Well, the last time you were wasted, brother, did you even taste it going down? Are you for real? Well, the time is now upon you, just like they tried to warn you, when everyone you love will turn away or turn you down. You could call it free fall liberation, or so much overnight sensation. As much in its grip as you were in its thrall, and then you trip and you fall. The fear in your heart,
fear in your soul. The fear is it's all spinning out of control. Good evening, friends. No one offered you assistance on the path of least resistance that you chose. How will it end? They're gonna love you and adore you like those who came before you, but who'll really be there when the curtains close. The fear in your heart, the fear in your soul. The fear is that everything's out of control, and the fear from below, the fear from above, the fear of true friendship, the fear of true love. So let love in your hearts, let love in your souls, let love feed your spirits, let love make you whole. Thank you, and good night. Thanks, it's been a real pleasure playing for you. Thanks, Martin, and everyone. Thank you for the excellent sound. Thanks for being here. I'll see you. Good night. Well, I've had a request, but I'm going to keep singing it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to play. So, I mentioned that I live in the Caribbean. I've noticed myself saying Caribbean lately, which is appalling. The last tour I did in the UK, which was not that long ago, it was a 9-week tour. I'll never do that again. It was not just the UK, it was 8 countries around Europe. Remember Europe? But I've got, I think 9 or 10 gigs left on this tour, and then I get to go back home to the Caribbean. There's one thing I'm really looking forward to doing when I get there, and I'm going to sing you a song about it. It begins with the letter F. It's one of my favorite things to do. Bet you go fishing all the time now, your baby's going fishing too. Bet your life that your sweet wife, she gonna catch more fish than you. Better fish bites if you got good bait now. Here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Come on with my pole and my line, I'm a go fishing, mama go fishing, baby go fishing too. Went on down my favorite fishing hole, now I got myself a pole and line. And now I'm perch on the bottom, claim I caught him, well I took him home about supper time. And if it's bad, you got good bait now. Here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Come on with my pole and my line, I'm a go fishing, mama go fishing, and baby go fishing too. Baby brother Richard Banks told me how my man, he said, man, can I go fishing with you? I took him down my favorite fishing hole, don't you know what that little baby brother of mine did do? A 9-pound catfish on the bottom, claim he caught him, well I took him home with mama, and she will go on, come on with my pole and my line, I'm a go fishing, baby go fishing too. mama put him in the pan, now cook him till it's nice and brown. Get yourself some butter, make it sit it on the table. Now come on now, mama, won't you carve him on down? Made a fish bite, you got the thing now. Here's a little to the devil, like to birthday. Come on with my pole and my line. I'm a going fishing, and your mama going fishing, and your baby going fishing too. Your daddy going fishing too. Uncle going fishing too. Auntie going fishing too. Oh, your cousin going fishing too. Oh, your next door neighbor going fishing too. Oh, your little baby sister going fishing too. Oh, even your puppy dog going fishing too. I'm a going fishing. Mama gone fishing, baby gone fishing. Fishing blues, thank you. Henry Thomas, fire touch behind. Thank you. Here's the Taj. I guess it's time to say goodnight. Thank you very much for coming. Next time, if you enjoyed it, next time, if I do this again, bring a friend. And if you didn't enjoy it, next time, send 2 enemies. So what happens in Carmarthen on a Friday night? It's mental, right? It's fucking mental, isn't it? So I did see quite a lot of drunk people at around 6 p.m. today, so they're either asleep or just raging now. So this new album of mine, I may have mentioned it. I recorded it in Riverside, California. Now, there were 2 famous residents of Riverside and heroes of mine. First of all, Little Richard, the true king of rock and roll. Forget that Elvis movie. And the other one was Etta James. And I considered recording an Etta James song on my new record, but then I thought I don't want to be just another British blues artist who murders an Etta James song. So, apart from Kyla Brox, everyone else just murders it. And frankly, I'd rather go deaf. So although this song didn't get onto the album, I did record it, and but I want to play it for you now. And every time I play it, I'm thinking of Etta, because the band that actually wrote it is a band that I despise called the Eagles. They don't play any of my songs. All alone at the end of the evening, when the bright lights are faded to blue, I was thinking about a girl who might love me. I never knew. You know I've always been a dreamer. Spent my life running round. So hard for me to change. I can't seem to settle down. But the dreams I've had lately. Keep turning out, burning out, turning out the same. Put me on a highway. Show me a sign. Take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. If it all falls to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? Seems to care. You can't find the door, can't find it anywhere. When there's nothing left to believe in, you're running back, coming back. Put me on a highway. Show me a sign. Take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. My voice is gone.